Captain's log. Earth date 07/05/24. This is Captain Stanford of the Starship Monroe. Wherever we go, haven, hope, honor. What's happening is I'm gonna admit that I'm awaiting food stamps. Yeah, as a college student with the need for food, let's say, and facing food scarcity, or food insecurity, let's say, which is totally the truth. I use a pantry when I can. But you gotta be able to find food when you can. I mean, I'm not rich, um, but I got that snap, and I'm awaiting it tonight because it'll hit tonight. And when that happens, I tend to have this anxious feeling because I get plenty of food stamps. So I wait for it to land, and I go to the nearest 7-Eleven and I get some snacks just to feed hold me over, some creamer for the coffee in the morning, and that's money earmarked for food, and I'm greatly appreciative of it. um I mean, come on, how many of you got that snap? I know I'm not the only one. Like, I'm not trying to encourage pride about um some sort of handout, but um I'll take it. um What else is happening is that in the meantime, I'm gonna have to switch up what I do with films because I have to fill more time than just the time between after the log and bedtime. So what I'm doing is I'm adding some stuff. We'll get to that when we get to the missions. But platform 9 3/4 is fine. I have a bunch of freshly cleaned laundry on the bed. I have to sort through while the film is playing. Um, Mission progress. Let's get to that. Um, haven't started using the kettlebell yet. Mission one is to lose 60 pounds. My target weight is 185. Um, yeah. I think yesterday I can't even see the yesterday right now. Like, what I do. Right, I was excited about the kettlebell, and I still have it. Um, it's 15 pounds, which is quite enough, honestly, as I've been um, transferring it from location to location. Um, Still haven't gotten to the homework. Um, had a legal obligation to deal with earlier today, and it kind of really took my mind into different places, but I'd rather leave that to the legal realm and not discuss that in this video or for these logs, since the audience is potentially so large. Um, but my first mission to lose 60 pounds is still going well, I would say, and uh, I will probably get back on pedals and uh, pedal away eventually, only because it's something I'm comfortable with. I'm no stranger to bicycles, and a lot of my youth was spent with bicycles, and it's still a good feeling to pedal. Um, I appreciate that, and then I'll get into the homework about the kettlebell and figure out my first. I think I've selected my first video from YouTube to participate with. Just gotta fit that into the schedule. There should be time for it tomorrow, actually. Here comes the weekend. Um, and this is daily. Like, I log daily, so there'll be one of these tomorrow and the next day. And as long as I feel confident enough to put this shit out there, you're welcome, America. There's the alarm for the movie. So this schedule, this format, this structure was in place long before I started videos. Um, it grew before I even used an audio recorder to record my log. I was using my phone in the beginning to record the audio version, and then I got a obviously sticky audio recorder. I'm sure that's Jam. Not get your mind out of the gutter. She would never do this for me. I'm just kidding. I don't know where I was going with that. This is the audio recorder that I would use before, and then I just had just found the gumption to just start a video log, a vlog, as they say. Yep. Apt, astute, sir. Carry on. Okay. Fuck. I'm actually in a good mood. I'm in a really good mood. I feel good today. I just feel I'm happy. Things went well in the legal realm. Second mission. What are we watching tonight? It's still Scarlett Johansson week. Fuck yeah. What are we watching? You know what I would dig is if you were following along in the movie category. Like, let's watch what he's watching tonight. I would love that. If you're doing that, and since this is going to YouTube, I'm gonna do that YouTube creator stuff where you ask your audience to post in the comments. If you've watched any of the films that I've been mentioning, drop that movie in the comment section, and hope, and I'll try and give you like a thumbs up or something, or encourage you to just comment whatever the hell you want. Really, like, please join the conversation. This doesn't have to be one-sided. Like, why the hell are you reading Stephen King? You're an idiot. You know, like, I'm okay. Let's have the debate. You know, let's talk. But you're welcome to comment whatever the hell you want. Honestly, what's up with your hair? You know, why are your clothes always so good looking? What's wrong with you? Where the hell am I? Films. I'm looking for films. I was in the wrong fucking document. I'm a Google Docs addict. Google Docs is unlimited. I don't see how, like, it's like endless paper, bro, honestly. And I love typing. I've been hooked on typing since middle school. Films, dumbass. Smart gang. Yeah. Week of July 1st. La la la. Ooh. Oh, dude, that's... So, Disney's live-action version of The Jungle Book is the film tonight. And for a guy who's totally a kid at heart, who's got some tender side, when a Disney movie shows up on my, like, list, I mean, I didn't always have this list, but, like, again, my favorite Disney movie is Hercules, and before that, it was The Lion King when I was younger. Two great Disney films in the animated realm. As far as the other, I mean, if we're talking non-animated films, my geek comes out because I love Star Wars. My favorite Star Wars is the Rise of Vader, actually. So that'd be episodes 4, 5, and 6. Is it 1, 2, and 3? It's 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, where Anakin is becoming Vader. Anyway, I love the creation of creation. It's more the story arc of a villain, like the making of a villain. Like, you get to understand why he works the way he does, what happened in his life, the tragedies. Like, have you ever read what's that, Watchmen? Right, and there's this cop, right, in the actual comic book, where, or was it fuck, it's either one of the, no, Watchmen was with the blue guy, who I think is fucking annoying. I can't remember his name, Mr. Wonder or something. If I could get my true geek hat on for a second, just bear with me here. In either, well, there's a comic where there's a cop who has this tragic origin story where his child was born a mutant, his child was going to be born a mutant, and instead of letting the child be born, he burned his wife and his child and, like, crashed the car and escaped from the car crash unharmed. And later on, he became this villain, and I thought that was the most gut-wrenching, sort of visceral sort of origin stories for a villain. And these things it's not the horror of it, but in the end, I write horror myself. I mean, if you go to 7floor.org, you'll see my work. It's pretty sick. I'm not just I haven't just written one story. Like, King of Demons is the ongoing story at this time, but and I'm nowhere near done with that. But I mean, there's other stuff. There's a tribal story about a demon rabbit. There's a vampire story. There's probably a couple vampire stories. Um, anyway, I got caught up on villains. But as far as live action Disney films are concerned, I like the Marvel stuff actually. I've seen all the Captain Americas. I've seen I've seen the entire MCU, and I can't wait for the next phase. There is a next phase coming. If you don't know, centers around the I don't know his fucking name. I don't want to describe him, but it's the other Captain America. I think it's the Falcon, that becomes Captain America and carries that phase as Captain America, which I look forward to. I can't wait to see. Even if I'm iffy about the Falcon as a an, the actor choice, perhaps is what I'm iffy on there. But anyway, and then like for a second, like T'Challa, you know what I mean? Anyway, what are we watching tonight? The Jungle Book. It'll be a live action version of the original Jungle Book film. Can't wait to see that. Scarlett Johansson. Week. Back to the log. This is already long. Whatever, I don't care. Milestones. Yeah. Yeah. I want to. I want to say. I want to say a lot of stuff about my legal situation, but I'm gonna err on the side of duty and not mention it. Let's see. External challenges. Same realm. Today's inner demon. What to say and what not to say. Future healthy coping mechanisms. Just get the job done. Just do your part. Don't worry about everybody else's role. Unless there's a need that needs to be handled in the immediate, like presently, like unless there's a safety concern about that person's job not being done, then take it upon yourself and safety first. However, if it's anything else, stick to your own task, and make sure that your part is done and that you fill that position to the necessary level, to completion. Um, as a college student, I'm very aware that 100% is given to complete works that are delivered on time, and that is considered you doing your part. Um, that's how you get the A. You don't get it by doing less than your part, and you don't get it by doing someone else's work. Um, how is the captain? The captain, like I said, I'm in a good mood. I feel good. I'm excited for the snap. I got the snap. The snap's on its way. I don't give a fuck. Give me my food. Give me my fucking food. I cook well. I cook well. Underneath my shirt is a Bon Appetit shirt that I got from bussing their tables, and I just keep wearing it because it's comfortable, and I don't have an apron. So, again, Gordon Ramsay, if you got an apron for me, man, uh, I don't know how to show you my skill unless I take you in my kitchen while oh dude, don't make me. I will. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. But I would love to be you, Gordon Ramsay. If you got an apron for me, I will chase as much of your career as I can. It's going to take a while for me to get the Michelin stars, but that's not the important part to me. The important part is quality food, served in a delicious manner, with an expertise that does not decline. Um, I love food and I love making it, and I love the science of it. Um, what's next? Uh, the Jungle Book and folding my clothes and food. Yeah, dude. By the way, I mean, I suppose I can tell you, I'm not going to spend everything at once. I have a plan to spread out the funds over the course of at least 3 weeks. Um, And one week I'll be making perhaps one cuisine, and the next week I'll make another cuisine. But my theory is to get the basic ingredients for one cuisine. Like the most popular cuisines in America are American cuisine, Chinese cuisine, Mexican cuisine, and Italian cuisine. I can make all of that. I can even make homemade pizza. Doesn't mean I'm gonna, because I don't have the right pan to get it New York style, which is what I like. Um, but there are plenty of avenues to take when it comes to the basic ingredients of one cuisine. So you get those basic ingredients and you can make anything you want within that cuisine. Chinese food is notoriously versatile in this area. So I may go with Chinese food for the first cuisine. I haven't scheduled it out specifically just yet, but that's what's next too, is getting that food. That what is that document called? Um, Food by the week. Figured out. Hopefully before things land this evening, and I can know what to save, because I'm probably just gonna head down to 7-Eleven and grab some food, without telling you too much about where I am. Today's Inner Demon. Don't say too much on YouTube. Oh God, fuck. Okay, what's next? Best event of the day. Best event of the day was getting home. All I'm gonna say is I almost didn't. It was court. Um, I think I can say that without getting into details. But if the show it lapses in a few episodes, it's because of an old piece of shit thing that I did. You got to face up to your problems. I just want to give you that little forewarning that I may not be here next year for the log. Don't get scared. I'm gonna be fine. Um, but yeah. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know one way or the other. Right now, all I know is I can do my best to defend myself, but that's all I can say about it. Best event of the day was coming home, getting home, uh, delaying such events. Today's favorite person slash character has to be myself, because I did my part, and that cannot be overlooked. When one has a duty, one must do it, and one must not shy away from their responsibilities, but they must do them so well that people misunderstand how you even did it in the first place. So you should be the only one vital to that position. And mostly that position is your own personal duties. And I don't mean chores. I don't mean, walking an old lady across the street. I mean accountability. I mean honor and responsibility. I mean, when Shakespeare said, "Know thyself," I would take that further and say, know your responsibilities, know your character, know where you came from, know who you are now and who you want to be, and how to get there. And know that you can always plan for the future. You can always get to the next spot. You can always improve. We're built that way. We're humans. I mean, just look at the story of evolution. Even if you don't believe it, even if you think, you know, we adapted because God willed it. That's great. Um, even God's story itself evolves. So good luck with that. All I have to say is do your part. I think that's the message for today, if I had one. And I'm giving myself a pat on the back for doing my own part, even if I can't tell you everything about it. With that said, gonna try and enjoy the movie. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna enjoy the movie. I almost brought myself down a little bit, but I just got serious for a second, and that's okay. That's what my journal is about. It's about um, getting to the root of shit and getting. It might get serious later on. It might get real serious. And I'm not talking about some violent or harmful thing. I'm talking about topic wise. My journal doesn't always have bright energy. It doesn't always have um, superficial content. It's mostly for me to do battle with my ideas and to make sure that I remember shit that happened today and make sure that I follow up on that shit and do again my duty. Um, yes, I love the English. If you're English and you're watching this, I mean, I'm the darkest Englishman you've probably ever seen. But if not, if not, then I'm speaking out of not having been to the nation just yet. Um, I don't know how black they get in England. Did I just open that subject? Let's stop. Let's stop. Let's pause. Okay, black people everywhere. There's one right here, and he's a bit English. Okay, that's all we need to know. That's all we need. Let's get out of that quagmire of racial confusion, if you will. Um, anyway, on that on that terribly lost note, everyone, be well. Okay, I love you, Johnny. Stanford out.